Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yikes. Let's sleep instantly. Okay. Okay. This is maybe working. Hey there, everybody. It's been a while. Not as long as since the time between my last video and my last video, like the video before my last video, but not my last video. There's been less of a gap there than. You know what I mean. Quite frankly, you understand the gist of it. I see that Bedrock still hasn't added the updated redstone torch texture. This is getting really annoying at this point. It's been like well over a year and they still haven't added it. Anyway, Bedrock. But Minecraft Bedrock Edition. That is what I am playing right now. I have just reset up my recording, streaming software of OBS. It's a fresh installation of my computer. It's been a while though. My last video was, I believe, episode 114, as it's labelled in the new official number enumeration of the series. That may be the most recent one. I don't know. I definitely shoved the old Minecon Minecraft live streams into the count. All the old Minecraft videos, no matter what they were, all the old Minecraft live streams, no matter what they were, it's all converged. I think even the Minecraft Dungeons pair of videos and all the Minecraft Earth videos, even Minecraft Story Mode perhaps, I merged them all into my official counting of the Minecraft series. So this episode might be 115. I just got a phone notification that the weather was 24 degrees. That's wonderful. Thanks for that, phone. So we might not want all that, or maybe we do. I don't know. I'll do away with it for now. So, Bedrock Edition. We are on Bedrock Edition officially here. As you see, Minecraft with actions and stuff. So we have the actions and stuff resource pack from the Minecraft Marketplace on. This isn't sponsored, but it is one of the coolest things on the Marketplace to have ever been on the Marketplace. It is the first thing I found, really, that was worth buying those mine coins for. So, where are we, and what is this, and what is that, you might be asking? Well, I decided something simple. There's been a realm up for a while now, ouch, and Bedrock Edition realm I've been hosting. It's been up for quite some time. It's been up in the past, but as of its most recent revitalization, reincarnation, reboot, revival's the best term. As of the last revival, this has been going since February 2025, roughly. Late February, early March. Approximately, it's been just over a year of this realm revived. However, I don't know if I've live streamed it even once in that time. Maybe I have. Maybe I've popped in on it in previous Minecon ones, since the Minecons, Minecraft Lives, are now every half a year. Speaking of which, we have one coming up impendingly, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to break my tradition. It's tradition at this point. It'll be the 8th biannual Minecraft live stream, and you know, if I do this month's one and the one at the end of the year and then the one in a year's time, most likely the March 2027 one, then that'll be my 10th ever Minecon live stream, and we'll hit 10. I think I definitely want to hit at least 10 of these subsequently, and the fact that they happen twice a year now means that we'll hit that milestone twice as quickly. Less than twice as quickly as we would have, because it's only those last couple years that it's been biannual, but you get the point. So, the water's interesting here. Here we have vibrant visuals on, since That's a modern day feature. Now, the area that I am standing in might be of interest to you because I'm not sure it's ever previously appeared on the series. But overall, this world has. So if we just take a few steps over to here, you'll find it's maybe recognizable to a very small few. This world is Avernus 7, as it was known, the 7th incarnation of my Avernus server, of which there were over 15 incarnations, all in all, by the end. But the 7th is the most iconic. 7th has had 2 revivals now. This is its 2nd revival, not its initial revival. But its longest running revival and longest running continuously running incarnation of this world as a realm is this. So, yeah, a lot has happened. This house, previously Alfie or Alfred's house, has been co-opted by a lad named Tyler. His horse was co-opted too, though I don't know where Fred currently is, though I can only hope he's alive. I lost him in a joust, at the end of a joust that decided the fate of a kingdom off in that direction. Because there are other people that play on this server. None online now, but there are a few. So over here, there's new buildings and stuff. Out in that distance is a new town called Sakanda. Beyond it, a place called Sky City. Beyond that, a town called Danska. Also in the far distance is my coastal little town that's a bit of a shithole. I'm not sure whether it's called New Haven or New Avernus. I haven't really decided. But that's out there, and out there somewhere is my private island, St. Porkins. And somewhere out there is Dupe Town, where we did a whole duping thing when that was possible with bundles and hoppers and pistons. The dupe's been patched now, but we made our fair share of it. Cheating's not allowed in this world, but exploiting most certainly is. I'm the host, I get to decide such things, but if we use in-game exploits, we're allowed to do that. We're allowed to dupe when it's possible by the game's glitches. Anyway, over here is one of my big projects. Through this nether brick road. This place is called, and I already passed the sign, that there is the flag of what's called the Red Republic, a communist nation which took the town of Stahl. Nowadays they call it Old Town. They took it out from under me in an election, and now through that rigged election, maybe it wasn't rigged, it doesn't matter, every election since has been rigged, and the president and his regime, President of the Red Republic and his regime, have been in power for, in universe, I think it's something like 80 or so years. In reality, just about 1 real life year under the Red Republic, which is a big nation that won a big dual joust I had with the president. I was kind of exiled, as you do. But the exile's not that seriously being enforced on me at the moment. Anyway, this way to the Netherlands, as you see. And the Netherlands is an area I started work on ages ago. And as you'll be able to see, there's a lot of work to be done still. So I've been building out, and I grabbed some. I've been building out this whole area of the Netherlands, where we bring netherrack and we build it up. Now I'm considering using other blocks for other areas, because going to the nether and getting this is egregious, though the area I've delineated for this shall be used for its intended purpose, and I shall netherrackize this whole given area. with time it'll be, you can see there's an island off the side, that is. Essentially this whole area is definably, ouchies, ow. I just kind of, yowzers, sorry. I can't sleep, but I can set respawn, cool. Have a bit of a cough, bit of a cold. That's why I sound like that right now. Crafting table, always gotta have those at the ready. Though I might honestly switch from crafting tables to crafters. Those are a newer thing. Wouldn't be a useful switch, but it would be a cool switch up. Would fit with the Netherlands vibes if we didn't use crafting tables, but we used crafters. It's a thought. It's probably something I'll do in time. Anyway, this place is separated by this immense ocean. As you can see, it's not a particularly immense ocean. Like, at all. But it's our divider. Now, I used to think this was a separate continent. Until I walked a little over to this direction. I've delineated the outside external borders ages ago, like ages ago now. But I delineated it and realized that this links up right here. Then I kind of dug through. Then you might go, why did I do that? I'll get back to you on that. It was ages ago, but I'm sure I had a good reason. Now, if that's exposed to the sea, by our own rules, it should be that. But there's a house there, is the thing. I believe it may be kind of separated. I'm not confident they're separate continents. I don't believe I've ever found, aside from minor islands, I don't believe I've ever found a separate continent from the original, because I don't think I've discovered the bounds or extent of it. Yeah, it looks like it links up here, and this is the mainland. There's a big road that goes outwards these days. I built this road. Little off-camera roading. Not much off-camera mining. Any resources that I have in abundance is mostly from the off-camera duping back when that glitch was possible in this realm. I don't know where my major stash is, but don't be surprised if there's a shit ton of diamonds and netherite somewhere. Anyway, you get the gist. They're not really separated areas. I would love them to be separated because I love having this separate land. Another thing you'll notice about the Netherlands, and that was part of the joke behind it initially for me, is that it's incredibly flat. Now, that area out there in Old Town Stall, I raised the ground, and what's happened with that is kind of underneath it is this massive hollow area under the city. And it is filled to the brim with monsters because it's not lit up down there. And it's only like one very thin layer of dirt / grass blocking you off from that hollow. So yeah, some have criticized, some critics have claimed that that was a very dangerous way to build things. I don't know if I entirely concur with their opinions on the piece, but yeah. Basically, yeah. I don't remember what this tough cobbled deep slate orange shulker box is all about. Anyway, basically, I'm technically exiled from this whole land over there. I count the bridge as my property, the bridge and everything beyond it. That's how I count it. So really, this is my land. Now, I shouldn't have technically gone over there and been around, but there was no law enforcement. No one else is online right now. So, yeah, sure. I'm not technically allowed there. I'm an exile. And I live in the Netherlands. I also live in the end. I have, I think, a bunch of stuff offloaded in the end. and just a stack of shulker boxes out in the outer end. We'll see about going back there. I think my horse is out there, shit like that. We'll see what we're doing with that area out that way. At some point, I mean, the Minecon, we'll see. Maybe there's an end update. If that's happening, then you know full well I'm setting up shop out there. Either way, I think I might prioritize building up this area first. After like over a year of starting it, actually establishing it might be the move. At the very least, I'm pretty sure I have the netherrack to fill in this last chunk. This has been sitting exposed for months. At this point, I came back to it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to do something about this. There might be live streams working on this. How much have I got? Plenty. You know, I'm not certain exactly what I'll do. It's too early to say. But I certainly could live stream doing some progress on this. For the actual Minecon itself, I generally play a bit of Minecraft to have a walk down memory lane, look at the old worlds. But since it happens every half year now, that's a bit indulgent if I did that every time. Like, I'm not that old, I don't need that much nostalgia stuff. If the update is something big, it would definitely inform my plans for this area. Now, I think last video I talked about Hightail a bit, and I really enjoyed that. For one reason or another, I didn't really start making content on it, be that recordings or live streams. There's still time, though. Like, I really enjoyed the game and played a shit ton when it came out for the first month and a bit. Now it's been all of about 2 months since the release, so I haven't played in 2 or 3 weeks, really. There's a big update coming out, though, and I'm definitely interested to see where the game goes, and if it gets to a good enough state, I'll absolutely start a series on there. Right now, I'm really committed to the Minecraft. Now, the Netherlands area might develop in some interesting ways. I am thinking that in future I won't use netherrack for the areas beyond. Something I've discovered that I really like the look of. I'm not sure if I like the look of it times like a million like this stuff, but smooth basalt, which basalt you can automate the production of with a generator with water, lava, blue ice, soul soil. I think it's essentially infinite basalt without even needing to go to the nether necessarily. And then you have to put it in the furnace to smelt it and you get the smooth stuff. And I really like the texture of that. So there might be a basalt land out further that way or something. I'm really not sure what I'll do. Okay. Down to the last stack, although I know I have more stored in a chest over that way. So yeah, we might do other blocks. I would love a blackstone area, maybe an obsidian area, however expensive or slow that'd be to make. But the initial radius I've mapped out with that borderline should be completed, I feel I should commit to. And that might mean a new trip to the nether. In the not so distant future, at least the entire dimension is made of this stuff, so it's not particularly hard to get. Now another thought is that I might significantly change this. Like, I'm not digging it up and replacing the block. It's way too late for that. But a consideration, and you can see there's still so much flattening work to do. Over here is where the most of the work was done back in the day, before I decided on the actual extent of the area. But, basically, what was I saying? Where was I? Sorry, I was a bit scatterbrained today. Just getting back in the groove of things, I suppose. Well, what could I possibly have been saying a second ago and then forgotten about? Give me a minute. Netherrack is stored up here. And you got space for dirt? No, you do though. Is the sun setting? Jeez, this is foggy. Oh yeah, I might cover it with grass. Like the nylium stuff might get established over top of this. Which could just mean red grass. But if I get the warp stuff, it could mean this becomes a blue grass area. I'm not really sure how that would change sort of the vision of the place, if it would. There's a lot of consideration there to be done. Plus, it would be bonus work, so it's really something to ponder right now and not actually seriously worry about right at this instant. Oh gosh, it's raining. It's raining, it's pouring. Get me to the bed. This is another thing. This area is pretty pitch black. I really have nothing in that's stopping mobs from mobbing me, I suppose. Other than the fact it's a flat area, but that's not really that useful. See, did I just hear a monster? I don't know what the hell that noise was. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay. We're making some steady progress here. Today, finally making a dent in the Netherlands backlog. Notably, even completing this will still have an excessively long ways to go. Before this will be even remotely close to finished, even in its current scope. Sometimes you gotta set a goal, however stupid it may be, and just stick to it. Look at that. What's annoying is the way it's very glary. I'm not sure how different that'll be when I clear all this land out. If it'll be better or worse then, who the hell knows? But jeez, bad cough today. But you know, we're making our way. We don't have a shovel at the moment. Roar. Jeez, what's going on over here? Can definitely fill in the blanks here. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. So, we've done plenty of talking about the Netherlands, this realm today. You know, getting you all caught up to date on, I don't know what that, maybe aliens, but we have some work to do outside of this. That was a world error, chunk error, and kind of delineated, made it, just saved it, preserved it. Armadillos. This was originally an idea for a central block of Toughland, which, you know, there's a lot of ideas floating around on this server. Like a lot of ideas. the swamp fog is affecting things here. Hey, frog. Swamp frog. Now, some out-of-universe discussion. There's a lot going on with this channel at the moment for anyone who could possibly care, which I think is no one. At least no one is watching this video to this point, this far along. It's boring. I'll work on that, but got a ways to go before it's worth watching these, yeah? But I like them for posterity, and when it's live streams, people can just join in. It'll be fun to have my progress saved in this series. It's great to revive the series, like, in its classic original world sort of state, I think. So much dirt. But I think that's gonna be good fun, kind of resurrecting the series like that. Why is that one flipped? Anyway, we got a long ways to go to construct these Netherlands, to flatten the sand, the soil, and a bit of sand, I see. So I guess I wasn't wrong with that. Misspeaking. But doesn't matter. None of it matters. None of it matters one little bit. No, it matters. It's fun. It's important work. Okay. What am I yapping about at this point? Okay. Out of game stuff. The channel is likely going to do a rebrand at some point. I don't know when. I've always wanted to rebrand it. So don't be surprised when the Max Camber name is finally, officially dropped. It's already informally dropped, but the formal dropping of it could be any day now, any week now, any month now, but it's definitely this year sometime. Whenever I'm ready and have a new name at the ready. It was always meant to be a placeholder name of a channel. The in-between from Ants, Canberra, and whatever the official new name was going to be. And I just never came up with a new name. Turns out that struggle has affected me in other areas of my life as well. But all of that is a conversation for another time, perhaps. Perhaps I'm not quite ready to talk about that stuff on the channel just yet, until I have my thoughts all. It's not like I'm being very secretive or private about it, but until I have my thoughts all gathered and collected, I think I won't discuss it on the channel just yet. But that besides, channel rebrand impending. But besides from that, this series is not actually ending, I don't think, anytime soon. I think there's going to be plenty more pre-recorded videos in the series this year of just me yapping and playing Minecraft. There's going to be this weekend's Minecraft live stream, my reaction, blah blah blah, playing some games. And certainly there'll be another one of those probably in September, whenever the other one this year is. Whenever there's a Minecraft live, there's a live stream in this series of me reacting to it and playing some games. But aside from that, this year will come with other videos. It's already had this, end of last year had the Hypixel one. I'll probably do some more Hypixel ones on Skyblock in the stream. Skyblock had its big 1.21 port update, and it's got a lot of big updates in the pipelines. The Hytale series will start as soon as I feel that the game is ready for a forever world. So, stay tuned for that one. As for this one, this is the forever world. And we've all got a lot of work to do on here. The Netherlands construction, I want to aim for that to be done by the end of this year. If end stuff happens that might get in the way, I would love to build a city. Like a city literally named End City. Or just New Stall, I don't know. But definitely there will be an End City at some point. Whether or not that happens this year is kind of down to whether or not I seriously want to commit to that this year, and that's kind of down to if there's an end update of any sorts or not. Hell, if there was a fourth dimension, I might pack up shop and go over there. The day that happens, I know I'm going all in. As long as it has an ore. Definitely some more ore mining to be done here. I'm thinking we duplicated a lot of things. Ironically, there's a few things that we didn't bother to duplicate. Back in the Great Dupe earlier last year, we duplicated diamonds. There's a lot of diamonds now. We duplicated netherite. There's maybe not that much, but there is plenty of netherite to go around at the moment. Hasn't really been wasted. We duplicated iron en masse because it's very useful. But the ores that we didn't duplicate perhaps become more valuable by extension. Emeralds have never been valuable thanks to villager trading. Despite them being the official in-game currency, they're not very valuable. Gold, we haven't mined in particularly large quantities at all. Lapis lazuli, we haven't. Coal is useless as a currency. So yeah, I'm thinking about the world's official currency and how it very well might be nether quartz is the thinking. Because we didn't duplicate that, quite simply. It's fancy, can be used for building. It's also kind of just sounds like gold currency. Like I got the quartz. My voice is not going through its best day right the fuck now. So I apologize for that. I'm definitely gonna work on some things. We're likely getting towards the end of this video. I don't have any shovels. Do I have anything to work with? Now, I definitely have some diamonds and stuff, but I think that stuff's in the end. And it'll be a slight hassle to go and get later. Redstone. Thanks. Not useful right now. Oh yeah, this is where I got my gapples. Look how many that is. This is pre-dupe. That's the entire stock of gapples. Okay, end it for now. Okay, so, yeah, there's some people stomping around in the house now. Yippee. But, probably not much more to this video today. As you can see, I'm back to work finally on this Netherlands area. Oh my gosh, we're almost overclogged already. Inventory management maybe could be a cool update, Mojang. Also, this iron shovel I think is almost broke. Yikes. Damn it. Really? Damn it. I don't know what to discard. Maybe if it just breaks soon enough. Don't really need the dirt at the end of the day. So, that's how Minecraft, what's happening at the moment. You might or might not be wondering. Okay, maybe we can collect this bunch, I don't know. But you might be wondering that. Don't know if you are, but you could be. So I'll indulge your maybe asked thing. First of all, I'm a little bit sick, which I've already said, but it's the truth and it's rough. But a little behind the scenes bit. I'm working on a new setup downstairs where I've got all this stuff. All the old computer setup. And I am considering purchasing a CRT TV potentially. No, not so much for retro gaming, like a lot of people seem to be now. Though I think I would love to get a Sega Dreamcast. Yeah. Always wanted one of those. I don't know what I would want to play on it. It just always seemed cool. But mainly so I could watch Buffy on a period accurate TV screen. Thoughts? It's a bit of a stupid goal, but it's mine, and that counts. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. That goes down. Thanks for watching this video. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And you'll probably hear from me again in a day or two for the Minecon. I'm not going to be probably feeling too well for that, but I'll be there. Or be square anyway. It's Minecraft, so if I am there, I'll be square, so I'm square either way. Anyway, see you then. And thanks for watching if you somehow did.